Happy New Year everybody, it's 2016, the Old School RuneScape team have released a new news post to just outline their plans for the year. I'm Lewis, I'm going to take you through this news post, and hopefully I'll be able to take you through every single news post, update, devlog and poll of the entire year to come. So let's start off with a quick look over 2015. 2015 was spectacular. They've seen the introduction of free-to-play, bonds, and the Grand Exchange, which has really helped Old School grow. They've seen the first ever competitive tournament as well as brand new game mode, Deadman mode. All of this combined together means that more people play Old School RuneScape today than they did 12 months ago. So, how are they going to continue the success of Old School RuneScape into 2016? So let's have a look at what's in store for us. First of all, we've got Zeah, and the updates they've got planned for 2016 is Phase 1 and Phase 2. Now, if you've got any idea about Zeah, they've currently got 3 phases planned. Phase 1 is early January, Phase 2 around halfway through 2016, and Phase 3 will be probably early 2017. Phase 1 will be the city of Great Korend. This will be the first place on Zeah we'll be able to actually explore, and we'll be able to discover a lot of unique skilling content there. This will mostly be fueled by the fact there's going to be 5 families that rule the area. Each of them will be responsible for a few skills, and you'll be able to gain favour, and then, once you've got favour in a family, you'll be able to train at their area. This is going to be a huge update, and it's really going to unlock a lot of things that they've been hoping to get in game for a while now, including more interesting skilling, not necessarily faster, but just more interesting ways of doing it. The second phase of Zeah they've got planned will actually revolve around raids. These raids aren't going to be a regular RuneScape 3 dungeoneering. These are going to scale depending on the amount of people in your party and their levels, ensuring it's always a challenge. A while back I remember seeing a quote saying they want to have at least 100 people in a raid, and I think they're going to keep to that. We're going to be able to have massive raids, and it's going to be amazing. If this is done right, we'll be able to explore the caverns of Zeah, fight new bosses with unique mechanics, and be able to work as a team to defeat them. Just before we move on, I would like to quickly tell you the third phase of Zeah they've got planned is the Colosseum and a few other cities. Seeing as that's coming in 2017, I'm not going to really say much about that, mostly because I don't really know too much, but also if they change it, it's best not to have said a bunch of things that don't actually happen. They've also got a few ideas of bosses this year. One of the bosses they want to put us up against this year is a bigger, badder version of Jad, which will be very interesting because everybody knows Jad is one of the harder RuneScape bosses to kill, and is seen as a large achievement for many players. They also want to introduce the Winter Todd, which will be attacking Great Korend. They plan to have this as a skilling boss, which, if they do that properly, will be really interesting content to see. There'll also be some more skilling updates, with 2 new rooms available for you to build in your house, as well as fire pits and a new way to utilise fire making. They have mentioned that they want to do a sequel to Monkey Madness, however it's not in this news post, so we'll see when that actually comes out. They're also talking about introducing a clan system to Old School RuneScape, specifically designed for the Old School RuneScape community, so they'll be talking to a lot of clans and groups to find out what they want from that. On top of that, they see potential for adding a less formal grouping system so you can get together for group activities such as minigames and bossing. As usual, getting what you want is fundamental from our game, and the content releases will be polled alongside monthly quality of life updates which we've grown used to over the last 3 years. After the success of the competitive tournament last year, they want to do many more. The first of which will be coming along at the end of March, and it'll be a $10,000 cash prize for the winner of the Deadman mode tournament. This will be a solo thing, and it'll be really interesting to see how that pans out, because it's not groups, and it's really less organised in a way from the tournament we had last year. They aim to do multiple tournaments throughout the entire year, including team-based ones and solo ones. So hopefully that'll be very interesting to watch. As always, they'll be bringing us weekly Q&As on their live stream channel every Thursday, 5 PM British time. They're looking forward to a fantastic 2016, and they want to thank every single Old School RuneScape player for joining them as we all relive our adventure in Old School RuneScape. If you want to join in the discussion of the 2016 updates, please go on the forums, and if you want to tell me which update you're looking forward to the most this year, please let me know in the comments below. If you want to know my top 10 Old School RuneScape updates of 2015, please click here for my video on that. And if you want to watch my 2015 Christmas event video, please click here. If you've enjoyed this video, please like and share, and if you want to keep up to date with the Old School RuneScape updates, devlogs and polls in 2016, please subscribe. I've been Lewis, thanks for watching, goodbye.